Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. Now, he's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. He's making him pay when it's a mistake pitch.
Taylor Youngman will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Joe May will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
And Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. And some trouble now in right field.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Adrian Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here. Currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
What a great season, but in order to win the Triple Crown, he's going to need some help from his teammates getting on base. He's in the top 5 in RBIs, but not leading that category.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Number 23 settles into the box for his first chance. Wood sets. Here it is on 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. May has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, Joe May, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Shot towards second, but a great diving catch, and this could be a double play.
Wow, that's just a great play right there. Let's put the ISO on him out there at second base. You see the first step quickness. No wasted movement whatsoever. Then he's completely airborne as he takes away a certain base hit.
Ryan Braun in now, hopped out in his first trip. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Puig. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. This is not really a bad pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in.
Scooter Gennett is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Lifted the other center. May on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this.
Domingo Santana will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, May. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Number 23 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fly ball heading for the alley. May sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Here comes Hill around third. And a relay to the plate. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Brewers strand one, but they're up 1-0. Joe May steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. May. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now a throw over to first.
No, he's in
and
there.
A dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to first.
Hey.
Dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Just checking.
No runs on 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Dodgers. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Joe May. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. And he's been a tough out all game long.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, You've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And a big strikeout there. I mean, this would be quite a tightrope act if you could get out of this while stranding that tying run at third.
Andre Ethier will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And the runner back safely. Trying to hold the lead. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's a look over to first.
He's safe.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. And that's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Howie Kendrick will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Line to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
For that 2 RBI single, he puts his team ahead. He is fired up, pumping his arms. Look at that excitement.
Joe May steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Santana giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 3-1. Good night from Milwaukee.
Here now is our final line score. No errors. They left 18 runners on base. For the Brewers,